Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Spread it left. Now it's Raul. He's being urged to shoot. That's put pay to the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And it's Guardiola. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
And a chance! Zielinski. Distributed tidily. Back towards the middle. And it's Camavinga. No goals as yet. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get free. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Messi is the team's great visionary. Chips it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Zielinski. And it's Messi. Zielinski. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Barcelona are trailing against the run of play. Zielinski, almost half an hour in now. Over to the right flank. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Raul! And he can thump it away. Zielinski tries to play it through. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's quick to return it. Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vardiol. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Zielinski. Kamavinga. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Roll in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Messi. It's a searching pass. Kimmich. Now it's Raul. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. Nicely spread. In by Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vardiol. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super ball! Wilt chasing the game, trailing by 1. Raul. Dink through. Finish! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had up Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Shevchenko really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Skims one in. Marquinhos can clear it away. And that should get the job done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. Zielinski. Zielinski, he has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vardiol. That's a little off target. And here's Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Diaz. And it's Camavinga. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's had it taken off him. And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Shevchenko clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Yamal.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Diaz. Diaz crosses. Great ball and Messi! Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Shevchenko! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Alexander-Arnold.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal, chance for a shot! Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Messi, great vision. And he's in on goal. Now that shot at goal! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Yamal, can he finish? And there's a goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Barcelona have Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Alexander-Arnold taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections? Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Yamal, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Solot tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's out for a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Edmilson. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Now it's Shevchenko. That's going wide left. And he's picked it up out wide. And he was alert to it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And they're quick to get it back. He's got away. Swings in a towering header. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris, oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Shot could be on. Opts to play it back. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vitinha is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. The Rossi gets across to intercept that. And Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. The Rossi goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's destined for the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Diaz! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Sorloth. Looking for the run. Edmilson. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Corner number 2 then. Not a lot we need to say about that. Kimmich. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ronaldinho. Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's picked his way through. Messi. Dani Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. That's it, 45 minutes up. Barcelona have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores.
Down to business again. Vitinha. Now it's Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. Delivered low. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out to the left flank. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk. Vardiol. Marquinhos. Vardiol. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. 60 minutes played. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Plays it across. He'll try to keep this alive. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a great pick out. And Shevchenko! And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected.
Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! got their lead back.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona have their lead. And it's Vitinha. Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Yamal. Kimmich. Ronaldinho. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And he is just ripping it up. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Oh, it's Dembele. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Can he get on the end of this? Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Roll! That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Yamal. He is Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. And Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bellingham. Guardiola. Oh, good spread.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good alertness. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's being urged to shoot. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No way through there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Vardiol.
Vardiol makes a dash for it. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Guardiola. Guardiola charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Guardiola. He's in a great position here, and he's had it nicked away. It'll be a throw-in. McAllister. Dembele. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, just skips past it, shapes to shoot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is all they have time for. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. And it's been taken short. McAllister is onto this. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4. It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham with the clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And a chance! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je voudrais avoir une petite pensée pour tous ceux d'entre vous qui fêtent leur anniversaire aujourd'hui.
Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, we're underway. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. The less said about that pass, the better. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And this is Shevchenko. Dani Olmo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He'll try from distance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That has been cut short. And they've got rid. Marquinhos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And he skips past his man. Chance to deliver. It's a goal kick. Just eases him off the ball. Right, Shevchenko. Diaz. It's Kimmich. That's the throw. And it's Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Reilly. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kimmich. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he can thump it away. Played out wide. Some really good ball movement. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good alertness. Marquinhos, tidy with his distribution. And Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barella. Mazraoui. Oh, that's fabulous. Mazraoui making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to think it through. Tries to get it clear.
Stood up well.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Marquinhos.
Clears without hesitation. Kimmich goes looking wide, looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Tacho cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Just past the 40th minute mark. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Yamal. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to cross. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barella. Oh, this is a very good run. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please
So
turn
neither
your
side
attention
has
to the
found a
screen
way
for
through yet.
information
Well,
provided
this
by
will
the
have given
local
them a
police.
chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Number 17.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Number 18.
So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Buffon claims comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Diaz. Tacho does well to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Vardiol.
That's good play from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's green grass ahead of it. Gerrard! Goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The attendance for this match
So the
was
first moment of real
62,005.
significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He shifted it to the flank. And the counter is on. Now then. Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Guardiola.
That has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. No, not quite on the same wave. Oh, given away. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi picks it up out wide. Diaz crosses. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Kimmich.
Guardiola.
And this is Shevchenko.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's destined for the flank. He's got away. Diaz. And that is expertly dealt with. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's having a good look here. And this, an opportunity to pull level.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field.
And the shot's
is
on here. And the finish! And he has his goal. Level again. And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter, although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads. He'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Volunteers for each block.
The end of the
Please
game.
report to the staff room
Reflections.
immediately.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt.
Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Barcelona with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good running with the ball. And here's Shift. He'll try from distance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Vitinha. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's under a lot of pressure there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, and the shot! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Diaz. Good driving run. Diaz!
Diaz really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Serginho, chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Shevchenko, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Ronaldinho. Diaz, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. In towards the back stick. Oh, what has happened here? Serginho's cross. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And it's Messi. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Un minuto de descuento.
Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Down to business again. Now, can they get him away? Tacho gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vitinha. Serginho. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Mendes cuts out the pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Shevchenko. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Looking to play him in. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. So, third corner of the game. He leaps for it! And he scores! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Diaz. Diaz! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah.
Oh, good play! It's fallen kindly here! Goal! Barcelona! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
El dorsal 12.
Ronaldo going forward.
El dorsal 7. Messi. Cambio de jugadores.
Serginho's cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Kimmich. That has been slung wide. Now a Droll. Messi. He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This looks promising. Now it's Yamal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Barcelona can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things harder for themselves by not killing off the game when they had the chance.
He's looking wide, and here's Vinicius Junior. He is through here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Serán sustituidos.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
El dorsal 21.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Azar. Looking for options for movement. And that's a dangerous ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
That's a look and plays it forward. And this is Raul. He has found the way through. Raul is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Shevchenko. Plays a sharp little ball here. Strokes it back. Played out wide. That's where it came from.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shevchenko. Oh, this is a great chance! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
No, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found the way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Drama over the penalty spot. One back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shevchenko shoots! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's beaten the last... Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine interception. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrible pass. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Messi. Diaz. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. Raul. And here's Shevchenko. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's onside. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? And it's Shevchenko. That has been slung wide. Diaz has it out wide and in space. Towering header! It's hit the upright. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And he's managed to get free. Shevchenko picks it up out wide.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
3 minutos de descuento.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Diaz. Diaz cross. Getting up there! Same attempt, same outcome. It threatens little.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Back on the way, and a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Guardiola, oh, well played. Now it's Neymar. Raul threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Dia, and the shot! Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.800.
So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Nedved looking to add to his goal. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out.
Guardiola.
Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Shot a goal! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Nicely weighted ball. Raul has it in a wide position. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's found and Shevchenko! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Shot, surely! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. And the shot! And a neat finish! And they are right right back within touch.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Nedved, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal. Raul. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Raul. That has been cut short. Raul. Now this could be a chance. Lam. That's a little off target. And he's quick to return it. Now it's Diaz. Flashes it across. Yamal! Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shevchenko is having a shot! He lifts the roof!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better. It's Nedved! And that's a sharp finish. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And that's that. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's found a way through. Crossed into the middle. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Mbappe. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Played into space. And he was quick to react. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's rather hopeful. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Howson cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Tchouaméni running with the ball.
Guardiola.
Now that's well seen too. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Driving forward, back where it came from. Buffon sends that a long way. And here's Batistuta, and this is Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Batistuta! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kimmich. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Spread out to the left. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away. And that's a throw-in. And it's Kimmich. Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Yamal, looking for a runner. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a great ball here. Yeah, can they get... And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona with the lead. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. And this is Messi, and he's picked out the run. Lovely, now then. Chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all that.
And the finish! And he scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is indeed the final act. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rice! Now it's Bellingham. And he's hit it long. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely spread. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Of course! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was...
And the shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Guardiola.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. Done delicately.
Guardiola.
Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard wants to run onto this. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. And it's Gerrard. Great ball if he can get there. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Messi.
On a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Alexander-Arnold. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Yamal. This looks promising. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Hakimi. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rice. Ambitious ball here. And this is Batistuta!
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Looking for options for movement. Has to go back here. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
So we have movement on both benches. Frustratingly close. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely aimed pass. This is Dembele.
Kubo.
De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Hakimi. Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Madrid really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still...
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
En el minuto 89, el
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much and shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Kubo.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new-look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side. Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Chance, surely! Yamal. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great... Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho has the space to scheme. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Dembele! And he's stuck it away. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's going to have his name taken. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. That has been slung wide. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. And it's Ronaldinho. Dembele, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's going all the way! He's picked his way through. That's a smashing touch to get him away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe, real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can clear their lines.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's had it taken off him. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Yamal. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
And it's Dembele. Here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Diaz. Good ball, good take. Kimmich. He's on it, can he get away?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's got away from it. Now it's Diaz. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. This might... Mbappe!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two
9.
coaches are
El
signalling
dorsal
changes
20.
here, both at the same
El dorsal
time.
22. Ronaldinho. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 10.
That's a decent
Messi.
clearance.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal
And now
12.
a sudden chance
El
to
dorsal
counter.
14. Cáceres. El dorsal
He's well
11.
positioned here.
El dorsal
And the
18.
shot!
Lampard.
It's bounced back
Se
off the
debe hacer un
post.
Cambio de jugadores.
That's very neat. That is good strength. And it's Caicedo. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Diaz. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a promising position. He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Diaz. Diaz making good progress. Numecha.
Habrá un
Lampard.
minuto de descuento.
Pele. It's Pele! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic.
And that's that. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way...